99% of the tough games that I had in FUT Champions in Elite Division after patch were still against the 4-2-1-3. So here we are. Love it or hate it, best formation in the game, best tactics incoming in the upcoming minutes. If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new episode with the best custom tactics instructions in FC25. If you want the code, jump at the end of the video. If you want to see what we do, when we do, why we do, stay here with me. So 4-2-1-3, and as I was saying in the intro, 90%, 99% of the difficult matches that I had in FUT Champions or Elite Division post-patch are still against the 4-2-1-3. It's still such a hard formation to play against and such a meta formation. Probably the number one meta formation in FC25. Today we're going to talk about the tactics of this formation, probably the final tactics. I don't know if they will have more patches in the future. We'll have to see. But before getting into that, very important right here. Let's talk a bit about the players that you need in certain positions. Striker needs to have, in my opinion, 5-star weak foot. You have so many options. It's a must to have that. Right-footed player on the right side, left-footed player on the left side. If you go for Trivelas, if you are a finesse shot fan, left-footed player on the left side. Left-footed player on the right side, right-footed player on the left side. The center attacking midfielder needs to have very good passing. Preferably tiki-taka and incisive. If you can't tiki-taka, at least incisive, that would be superb, and technical helps a lot. Two strong CDMs, very good defensively, and then the fullbacks, you know, it's still on one side, and the other side, again, you get a lot of options, not cheap, but affordable and great options is that superb numero foot Dumfries. That being said, let's get down to business. Let's get into the 4-2-1-3 and let's talk a bit about it because we got two variations here. First of all, build-up play. There are two options, balanced or counter. For me, counter is, especially in the connection that I play in, not ideal. Have some problems with it, building that fast, so I go balanced. You have balanced or counter, go whichever suits you best. Defensive approach, I would go with the 70 right here. In terms of player roles, there are two variations of the squad. If you play against another 4-2-1-3 and you have problems defending his wingers, I would advise to have fullback on defend. Because when you have him on defend, the inside forward of the opponent's left wing and right wing won't be that effective. Getting in the gap between the center back and the right back will not be that effective. But if you play against a 4-4-2, a 4-4-1-1, then go still right here with focus on balanced at the role. I think that's very, very, very important, chat. In terms of defenders and player roles over there, always, in my opinion, defender is the way to go. Defender with focus on defend. I would not change anything from there. Goalkeeper is always focused on defend. I've seen people with balanced or sweeper keeper. In my opinion, that is a tad too risky, you know? So that's why goalkeeper on defend, and you manually trigger the runs. Now, roles are indeed very important. So for the two CDMs, I would advise for you to search for that plus. For example, Petit has a plus at holding, but I do prefer, he doesn't have a plus. If he has double plus at holding, I would have kept it. Otherwise, I would love a deep lying playmaker for both my CDMs. Trent, for example, feels perfect in this position with a deep lying playmaker, and you could have them focus on build up. And now you can have an easier transition from defense to attack. In terms of the playmaker, two options right here, yet again. The options are Shadow Striker. You're going to have a lot more chances in attack with Shadow Striker. But if you have problems transitioning from defense to attack, you should go with Playmaker. Right? As you can see, Pele has both Playmaker and also Shadow Striker. We're going to leave him on Shadow Striker over there. In terms of the right winger and left winger, it has to be, I don't know, it has to be the inside forward. It's just too overpowered this year. Of course, you got focus on attack or balance for both of them. I would keep them on balance. Focus on attack just makes you weaker in defense, a bit weaker. I like them to just come back for 5-10 meters over there in that area once they lose the ball. I don't like to have such a big gap between the right back and the right winger. You might enjoy it. For me personally, that doesn't that doesn't help. But the inside forward is superb for trivelas and for finesse shots. It gets your player in that perfect position to finish with ease using a trivela, which in my opinion is the absolute monster best way to score in the game and easiest way to score in the game. That being said, let's talk a bit about the striker right here. We've got the CR7 flashback who's been scoring them goals for us. He's been a superb card. Advanced forward, he's got plus on target forward, poacher and false 9 on plus. I would never, no matter what, even if he had plus at false 9, I would have never used it. Otherwise, if you have other strikers that have, for example, advanced forward with only 1+, target forward 1+, and poacher double plus, go poacher. If you have target forward plus and the rest have only 1+, target forward. I don't believe in player roles in certain positions. Like, for example, for the CDM, even if your player is off role, somehow they will cope with that. Even for the left winger, if he's off role, with the basic AI attacking at this moment, they cope with that. But for the striker, that's the position where I truly feel the biggest difference. For me, it will be advanced forward plus right here in this 4-2-1-3. Code on the screen right now. It is what it is. Best formation in the game. Most meta. And I think most important is the fact that it's the easiest to play, easiest to score goals, and at the end of the day, that's what you want. To play a game in an easy manner, score easy goals, and get the easy wins. This will be all for today's video, chat. If you've got any questions, drop a comment below and let me know. Have an absolutely fabulous day, everyone. Ciao, ciao.